Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video, and today we're going to take a look at the Samsung A70. Now you can pick this up on Amazon. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one, $400. I repeat, $400. Ladies and gentlemen, Google has left the chat. Now on the side note, the seller that I got this from only had one left, so I'll update the links if I find some more. Alright, so let's run through the specs. Now this is a GSM only phone, so you know the routine. If you got Sprint or Verizon, you asked out. Now the phone comes in 3 different colors. You got coral blue, black, and white. Now you get a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED display with a resolution of 1080 by 2400. Now that's 393 for the PPI Patrol. And it features the Glastic build. And we'll talk about that in a second. For the processor, you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 675 with the Adreno 612 GPU. What does that mean? Mid-range specs, bro. Mid-range. Now it comes in either 6 or 8 gigs of RAM with 128 gigs of storage, and you get a micro SD card slot for expandable memory up to 1 terabyte. Now the phone is running Android 9 VIP with the Samsung One UI skin on top. Now you get a 4,500 milliamp battery that has a 25 watt fast charging brick. Now on the side note, the only other Samsung phone right now that has a 25 watt fast charger is the Galaxy S10 5G. 0 to 100% in 1 hour and 40 minutes. So trust me, it makes a difference from 15 to 25. Now for the cameras, on the rear, you got a triple setup. So one is 32 megapixels, that's f1.7. Then you got an 8 megapixel, that's f2.2, that's your ultra wide. And you got a 5 megapixel, 2.2, that's your depth sensor. Portrait mode on deck. On the front, you got a 32 megapixel camera, that's f2.0. Now you get Bluetooth 5.0, NFC, USB Type-C charging, always on display, video wallpapers, headphone jack, face unlock, and your on-screen fingerprint sensor. All of that for $400. Let's go. Now what's missing from my flagship checklist? Only 3 things. Number 1, no IP rating, so the phone is not water resistant. Number 2, no wireless charging. And number 3, no dual speakers. Other than that, this looks like a go. Alright, so let's unbox it and see what it is. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my
White shoes. Calm down. Alright, here we go. Samsung A70. Now, like I said, it comes in 3 colors. I went with the White Shoes white. Okay. 4G LTE, octa-core processor, blah, blah, blah. Let me grab a little unboxing knife. Got the tiger tooth on deck. Here we go. Rah. Alright, let's do one more. Shoes, watch some whiskers. Rah. Okay. Nice colorful presentation. Inside, let's see what this is. Okay, you get a little case. Alright, little gel skin case. Shoes, scoot a little bit. Got your usual books and shit. Plug them, file them to the side. That's it for that. Little quick start guide, file that too. Samsung A70. White Shoes white. Alright, let's peel this off. Woo! Look at that. Now this is that Glastic build. Now when they say Glastic, that's a mix between plastic and glass. Glastic. Let me do the smell test on this. Woo! Smells creamy. Alright, this is a creamy phone right here. Now on a side note, here's the Galaxy A50. So the A70 is a little bit taller. Let's see what else you get. Now here's your fast charging brick, 25 watts. And on the side note, if you order from Amazon, it does come with this little adapter. All right, so we're just gonna, let's see how to, I never even tried this one before, but we'll figure it out. You get it to work somehow. Let's see, you get some headphones. Okay. Let's open these up real quick. These headphones stay trolling me. All right, here we go. Let's see the headphone quality on these. Okay, so you got your volume up and down and your play and pause button. Decent quality headphones. Samsung branding, not the AKG ones. All right, shoes, scoot. Let's see what else you get. This is going to be a USB Type-C charging cable. Okay. And inside, there's your SIM ejection tool. All right, so that's pretty much it. Now let's do a little wipe down on this. Galaxy A70. Now, one thing I will say about this Glastic build, I wasn't sold on it at first, but after you hold this in your hand, it almost feels like glass. Until you hold the Galaxy S10, then you'll notice the difference. This one is very light. As far as weight, it's about the same weight as the A50. Both of these are extremely lightweight. Okay, let's hit that power button, see if we got any juice. There it is. Now, if you notice, you got a little notch on the front. Let's see, do we got a screen protector on this? Little on-screen screen protector. Let's peel that off. Now, you don't have to peel this off if you don't want to. I actually don't have any nails. Let me see if I could grab that. Just I want to show you how flimsy it is. Check this out. Right. Now, you can use this as a screen protector if you want. But me, I ain't doing it. Got a little notch on the front. Look at that. Big, giant 6.7-inch display. AMOLED panel. There's your volume up and down. Power button, no Bixby button. There's your SIM tray. On the bottom, you got a headphone jack. All right, headphone jack Apple. Headphone jack on deck. USB Type-C. There's one of your speaker grills. Got another mic on the top. And that's pretty much it. All right, so I'm going to pause the video. I'll drop all my information in. Then we'll breeze through the OS. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, shoes. Okay, shoes. You need a little bit of love. Here we go. Let me give you a little bit of love. Then you can leave me alone for a couple of minutes and let me shoot my video. All right, can we make a deal on that? I give you the proper amount of love and you give me the proper amount of space. All right. All right, y'all. So we back in. Now, I just put my information in the phone. I got everything all set up. And I got to keep it real with y'all. On a scale of 1 to 10, for $400, the Samsung A70 is a major, major go. This is a strong contender for the best mid-range phone of the year. Now, when I say mid-range phone, all I mean is a brand new phone for under $500. All right, I'm not talking about buying a Galaxy S9 or an S9 Plus. Now, those phones are a little bit older, and if you go on Amazon, you can find the S9 for $450 or the S9 Plus for $530. But you got to remember, when those phones was brand new, they wasn't under $500. Now, here's the thing. If you're buying a phone for yourself, this is going to be your daily driver. If it was me and my money, I'd rather get the S9 or the S9 Plus. Yeah, the phone is a little bit older, but you're getting a better build quality. It's water resistant. You got dual speakers, wireless charge, better display, better cameras, better processor, better GPU, more features. It's just an all-around better phone. But if you're buying this phone as a backup phone, a trap phone, you're buying it for the kids, maybe you're buying it for your parents, and you're not trying to spend 1 cent over $400, then you need to check this one out. All right, this is definitely a heavy hitter. Basically, what this phone is, it's a watered-down version of a Galaxy S10 Plus. And what I mean by watered down is you don't have all of the bells and whistles that make it a flagship phone. All right, no water resistance, no dual speakers, no wireless charge, blah, blah, blah. But you do got a lot of the features that you like from your Samsung phones. Always on display, video lock screen, pop-up notifications, on-screen fingerprint sensor, face unlock, headphone jack. It's still a heavy hitter. All right, so let's break it down. First things first, build quality. Now, the build quality on this phone is pretty good. Now, I'm not gonna overhype it and say it's the same as the Galaxy S10 Plus because it's not. If you hold both of these phones, you can clearly tell that one is a little bit lighter and this one just feels a little bit cheaper. This is that Glastic material. Now, if you don't know shit about phones and somebody just put this in your hand, you might actually think it was glass because it kind of feels like glass, but at the same time, it kind of feels like plastic. But it doesn't feel like trash. It has a nice feel to it. Feels good in the hands. Ladies, you know the procedures. Plus, you got that beautiful gradient look to it. It does look nice. But again, it's just not 100% premium. If you're coming from a Galaxy, a flagship, you're going to notice the difference. But again, for $400, who cares? Now, on the front, you got your always on display. Now, this is the same always on display that you're going to find on all the new Galaxies. So you see I got a picture on it, got the time, the date, all your notifications. It's fully interactable. So that's a good look. If you hit the power button, video wallpaper. Let me do that again. Video wallpaper. That's pretty sick. And if you look closely around the notch, you got that same little LED because it's looking for my face. So the same thing you're going to find on the new Galaxy phones. That's pretty sick too. Now there's a couple of different ways you can open up the device. You can swipe up, put in your PIN or your pattern. Next, you got your on-screen fingerprint sensor, and it works pretty good. Now it's not the fastest and smoothest in the world. The animation is a little bit slow, but it works 100% of the time. And lastly, you got face unlock. So I'm going to press the button without looking at it. You see that little notification LED? Searching for my face. Now open it while looking at it. Pops right open. That's a good look. Now you got this big, beautiful display, 6.7 inches. So far, I have minimum lag. Now I'm not going to say it's 100% lag free because I noticed it does have a little hiccup here and there. But for $400, I'm willing to live with it. Pretty smooth. Let's check out the basic toggles. Now you got all your Samsung toggles. All right, so you got your auto rotate, mobile data, power saving mode. You got smart view if you want to screencast. Got your blue light filter, flashlight, secure folders. All right, that's your thought protection. Like I said, you do got NFC. Got your always on display. You got Dolby Atmos. All right, headphone jack on deck. Once you plug in your headphones, activate Dolby Atmos, and it does sound pretty good. Sounds pretty good. You got your kids menu, you got night mode, you can turn your navigation bar on and off, and use swipe gestures if you want, and you can activate the power key as your Bixby. Take it over to settings. Like I said, you got NFC and payments. Let's go to more. You got your printing, you got your mirror link, you got your VPNs, and your private DNS. Go to sound and vibrations. Let's see, let's hit volume. Now you got one bottom firing speaker. Shoes ain't feeling that music. One bottom firing speaker, and I gotta keep it real. The speaker on this is not the best. All right, it's definitely not the best. Got your sound controls. Change all that up if you want. Advanced sound. Now you got your sound quality and effects. So once you plug your headphones in, you can activate the equalizer. You got your UHQ upscaler, and you got adapt sound. Let's keep it moving. All right, notifications, we don't need to check that out. Display. Now here's max brightness. Great viewing angles on this. I had it outside just now. Anything with Samsung, you're not gonna have a problem with brightness, and this is no different. So max brightness, douchebag status. You got adaptive brightness. I'll leave that off. Got your blue light filter. You got your night mode. For screen, you got normal and vivid, or basically natural and vivid. And you hit advanced, you can change your RGBs. Let's see, change all your fonts, blah, blah, blah. Accidental touches, we don't need to look at every single thing. Wallpapers and themes, lock screen, always on display. Now you got fingerprints, pattern, face unlock. Got your secure folder. You can add your face widgets to the lock screen. So you got music, schedule, alarm, weather, Bixby routines. You can add an app shortcut to your home screen. So say right now when on the lock screen, I got calls and camera. If I want to, I can have Instagram and Gmail. Switch it up if you want. All right, biometrics and security. We don't need to check all this stuff out. I'll just show you do got secure folders on deck. Let's go to advanced features. Okay, so you got your smart pop-up view. You can add any app you want to have that pop-up message. Now, for me, that kind of gets annoying, so I'll leave that off. You got your smart capture, direct share, reduce animations. I got that on, and the animations are still a little bit laggy, so I'd have to go to developer options and turn down the window transitions and the animation scales, blah, blah, blah. Let's go to motions and gestures. All right, so you got lift to awake the phone, double tap to awake, smart stay. As long as you're looking at it, the phone will stay on. You got your smart alerts. Say you got your phone like this on the table, you're doing your clandestine activities. Once you finish and you pick up the phone, any notifications that you had, you'll get a little vibration to let you know that you missed them. Easy mute, you're getting a phone call, wave over the screen, that'll mute it. One hand mode, palm swipe to capture, swipe to send reject calls. Y'all seen that 1,000 times. You got dual messenger and you got your SOS. Let's see, you got your digital well-being. All right, if you're an online savage, you might want to monitor your usage. Now, so far, 30 more minutes. That ain't too bad at all. Let's see, you got device care. Now, if you want, you can check your battery, your storage, your memory, and your security. 97%, let's optimize it anyway. Scan virus, no app crashes. Freed up a little space, close a few apps in the background, and we run it at 100%. That's pretty dope. Got your software update and about phone. Like I said, basically a watered down Galaxy S10. All right, so now let's check the web browsing speed. Go to apple.com.
Opening web page.
Nice and fast. This is the full website. Smooth scrolling. Let's try some split screen multitasking. Now check this out. Just like all other Galaxies, if you want, you can open up a pop-up window. Then you can minimize it, have the little floating ball. Or you can do a full split screen. So here's YouTube on the top, Apple on the bottom. You watch your videos, shop at the same time. Boys in the hood. All right, let me save that for later. All right, so I pulled up a YouTube video, so this way you can check out the display and listen to the speakers. Now, the speakers definitely ain't the loudest in the world, but they'll get the job done. But look at this big, beautiful display. This is how you want to watch YouTube videos. All right, so now let's take a look at the camera. Now, your power button also doubles as your World Star Hip Hop button. So say you're outside and somebody about to get punched in the mouth and you want to catch that video, press the power button twice and look how fast your camera pops up. Now, on the top, you got all your settings. All right, play with those if you want. You got Bixby Vision, you got your AR emojis, and you got a bunch of different shooting modes. So you got panoramic, you got pro mode, change your ISO and your white balance. You got live focus, that's your portrait mode. You can adjust your blur effect. You got photos, you got scene optimizer, and you got regular and wide angle. Look at the difference. That's sick. You got video, you got super slow motion, regular slow motion, and hyperlapse. Now let me show you some photos that I took. Okay, so I dimmed the light so you can see a little bit better. Now this is just a regular point and shoot. This camera is actually pretty good. Look at all the detail. Nothing to complain about. Now watch the wide angle mode. I'm not even going to move. And there's wide angle. Look at the difference. Regular and wide angle. Now this is in the car. Night mode on this looks pretty good. That's scene selection. And look at the wide angle. Look at the difference. There's regular. You can't even see my door. Then I put on wide angle without moving. You can see the whole door and the whole windshield. That's pretty dope. There's regular again. And watch the wide angle without moving. I love the Galaxy cameras. Now here's a night shot. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to activate wide angle. Look at that. You can see the whole block. Now the wide angle lens on this one, not the best in the world with the quality, but it is wide. There's regular, so a lot better quality. Then you're going to lose some quality on wide angle, but you're getting everything in the shot. Now that's maximum zoom. You see that yellow sign all the way across the street? This is as much as I can zoom in. That's not bad at all. Now here's inside the supermarket. All the colors looking beautiful. There's wide angle. All right, anytime I get a camera with wide angle, I love taking two shots just so you can see the difference. You can almost see the whole store. That's pretty sick. Here's regular and watch wide angle. Bang. Now, of course, we got to do the Velveeta test. Here's a regular shot. If you notice, you see the background, everything is crystal clear. No blur effect. Now I'm going to put on portrait mode. Look at the background. You see it's all blurred out now? Now that's maximum blur. If you want to, you can play with it. I did another one. Here's regular. Then I added a little bit of blur. You can see around it. That's not bad at all. Now, of course, I did put the Velveeta back. Somebody asked me how long that Velveeta been sitting there. I just took this picture so y'all can see I'm not a scumbag. I put it back. There's a wide angle. All the wide assortment of Velveetas. I know. All right, let's do the video test. Now, this is me just walking around in the store. Oh, this looks pretty good. Now, y'all seen that video on that blue phone yesterday? That was trash. This is actually pretty good. Way more stable. Now, a lot of people keep asking me, why do I shoot videos in portrait mode instead of landscape? This is just a test video. It's a lot easier for me to walk around with the phone like this in the store. Now, if I was making a real video, of course, I'm going to hold the camera correctly. But just for test purposes, you see what it is. Nice and smooth. Now, this is 1080, 60 frames per second. Now, here's your front-facing camera. Now, I added portrait mode on this one, so you see the background is kind of blurry. This is not bad at all. Look at that. Now, this is regular. And then I added the portrait mode effect. You can kind of see it a little bit more here. Me looking extra angry. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get down in the middle of the night. You got to look angry. Okay, there's some white shoes food, wide angle lens. Now, everybody always asks me, what do I buy in the middle of the night? Water, cat food, kitty litter, plastic cups. Now, look at this. This is the last one I took. This is a beautiful shot right here. The camera on this phone is pretty good. All right, so overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, the Samsung A70 is a major go. For $400, as Bob Barker would say, the price is right. In my opinion, this is the best mid-range phone out right now. But if there's something different y'all want me to check out, or y'all got different opinions, hit me up in the comments and we'll get into it. This phone is 100% White Shoes approved. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter, that's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I'll see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces.
Enterprise, Spock here.
Spock won the beam up.
Affirmative, Captain. Enterprise out.
Energize. All right, y'all, I had to beam back down. I almost forgot one important thing. White shoes. All right, shoes, you ready to get up out of here?
Scotty here, Captain.
Scotty, to the beam up. Me and shoes.
I'll do what I can, sir.
All right, Zerks, let's ride. Energize.